Hello and welcome to Toy Vet episode 27. This is a show where I react to upcoming toy releases. I have here a list of upcoming toy releases that I saw, knew I would want to take a second look at, and instead of taking that second look at them, I am taking that second look here with you for the most part. Let's jump right into it. Bun0326 on Instagram. I think I have a couple things tonight where I couldn't really get much information on what I was looking at on Toys R Evil. I just wasn't understanding, but I saw cool things in the pictures and I was like, I'll just put these on here and see what happens. Sorry, just moving my mic around there a little bit. So this guy is selling stuff at a convention. He's got a lot of cool things. These big blank white things are pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. I just saw he had some cool stuff. So I put it on here without thinking too much about it or trying to figure out who he is or what exactly he does or is his stuff for sale. Just thought I'd, see some of his cool stuff briefly there. So there you go. And he doesn't have many posts. Should we translate his thing here? See translation. Can we translate this? I guess not. Let's take it to Google Translate. Here we go. Tattling University Media Design Department Figure Design Exhibition. That's kind of interesting. So these are actually made by students, I guess. Pretty cool. I don't know how I got this. This doesn't, in a way, this doesn't seem like something that would be on Toys R Evil, but I guess maybe it would be. Oh well. Let's keep going. Cool to look at that stuff. Cut out some stupid stuff. This is Solid Toys, Philippines. Pieces by Concrete Haze. Azumi Neon Skull. Very scary. Azumi Panda Eyes. Azumi Pink Teal Splash Fade. Bunch of Azumis. That one? Can't really zoom in on these things on Instagram that I know of. Looks like it has crows coming out of it. Yeah, there's the zoom in. This is a scary figure. Oh, scary different figures, I guess. Because these are Tank Girls. Doesn't seem to be the character Tank Girl, which is good. Yeah, scary stuff. Very well made, cool looking figures, but very scary. Look at the feet on them. Pretty cool. Solid Toys, Philippines. We have like a samurai geisha here, Maiko. Some different colorways. Pretty cool. There's like a geisha with a gas mask, sort of. Bunch of colorways of that as well. Interesting. Not totally, I don't know. They're very cool looking. Geishas, I don't know totally what's up with geishas. That might be kind of a weird sexual thing in many ways, I think. So I'm not totally into that, but very cool figures. Also from Solid Toys, Reaver is back. Very cool arm there. It's kind of like made out of bridge work. The robotics on it. Cool feet too. I think I put this on here. There's a lot of figures that are sort of this style. Sort of a urban clothing cyber ninja look. I almost picked something like this up at the Strange Cat Cyber Monday sale last year, but I think it got sold out from under me. It wasn't this or even related to this, just kind of that style and look. Something old they had in stock. I forget what it was. Interesting. This is a weird show because this is all, a lot of it seems like it's all from toy fairs overseas. Not really anything us people here in America could get our hands on. DJ Big Boy Chang. Those are cool bears. I like them. Little antennas on top. Oh, okay. So it says SCP-P69. Hopefully that's not some weird sexual reference, but SCP, it could be a reference to copy pasta urban legend stuff. That would be cool if this was a figure of one of those stories. I don't know what the extra P would be though. Interesting figures. Next, this might be the last of our figures along these lines. I think this is something I just ran into. Sneaks of Nature. This seems to be a weird, I don't know. I'm not sure what this brand is. I couldn't really figure it out, but I just like their little ice cream figures they have. It seemed like it was like a sneaker store where each sneaker was a different creature or something, but they also had these ice creams. Yeah, I don't know, but the ice cream figures are cool. Not sure what the deal is with the company as a whole or the brand, but interesting. Just throwing that out there in case anyone's into it. Wonder how much they are. Let's see if they have a store. Maybe they're out of business. Or maybe it's about to load. Nope, maybe they're out of business. But they had some interesting ice cream toys. Looks like they had a physical location at one point. I don't know, this is just from a week ago. Oh wait, this says 91 weeks. Yeah, so this is, does this one say 1 week ago? I don't know what's going on with this, and I don't really care to find out in a way, but just wanted to throw the ice creams out there. They're pretty interesting. Oh, here's where I saw the sneaker thing. There's like these Pokemon-esque creatures and sneakers that match them. And that was just 9 weeks ago. Although some of these top posts are... Oh, these pin posts are old. So I guess the brand still is going, but their website is down. Very weird. Okay. The more I sit here, their ice cream figures are growing on me, so I'm actually going to put just this on my interest list, just in case I ever want to look into it again, so I don't lose it. I'm not into the sneaker collecting fad, or trend, or hobby. I guess I shouldn't say fad or trend. It's a pretty established hobby that a lot of people do. But the ice cream cones are cool. Some of their figure designs are cool, or character designs are cool, and they'd be cool ice cream cones. I guess that's what the ice cream cones are. Like, this is maybe this guy. I don't know. Well, it's on the list in case I ever want to look into it. Not sure if I ever will. But anyway, let's keep moving. Next up, Antu's Paradise Lost Series Plush Blind Box. So, the only reason I put this on here is because it's called Paradise Lost, and I wonder if it had any link to the actual book. I kind of like the face on this one with the two different eyes. That one has two different eyes too. Maybe they all do. Okay, let's look at the names. Maze Rabbit, Riddle Kitten, Eccentric Unreasonable, Lost Dreams, Hidden, the Hidden is Antu, Rabbit Cat, Dinosaur something, Mushroom. I don't think this has any connection to Paradise Lost. I think that's just a name with no connection that I can see. Not really into the figures that much, except the bunny's kind of cool. The faces are kind of cool. And I wonder if these are, I've talked about multiple times, I've seen some cool figures, and the brand seems to have interchangeable faceplates even between its series, so we'll check what brand it is. I think Softopia or something like that is the brand. His eyes are pretty cool. Because I don't really like these plushes, but the cool eyes. Very cool eyes, kind of cool faces. I could see putting them onto the other figures I've liked that are this style of plush with a plastic face. Yeah, I like their eyes a lot. Look at that guy's eyes. We've seen him before, but looks cool. I feel like I've looked at something before with the eyes like that. The layers of folds, I don't know. Seems very familiar. Yeah, these are pretty creepy with the feet like that. Like that. Don't like that. Ton of pictures of these. Will they ever end? Did I already loop? There we go. It's not that brand I'm thinking of. They're posable. Hair pieces are magnetic. Oh, just the hair. Interesting. Okay, let's see if any of the fluff here has anything to do with Paradise Lost. The maze rabbit is filled with too many souls and is about to be torn apart. That's weird. Cat that always meows. Little mushroom. Rebellious and childish little dragon. That could be a reference to Satan, maybe. Interesting. And a soul trapped in a body. Weird. I don't think there's much connection there, if any, and not interested. Zaza Give Me a Hug series, mini blind box. You know the deal. I put these on here because they're beans. Are they beans? No, they're not even beans. Let's take a look at them anyway. I put them on here assuming they were, but they're not. So they're just weird little figures. I don't know, there's kind of a lot of them. I guess they aren't. I guess you just get one. That one's on a hand. That's weird. That one's weird. It's on like a gangster pig. Yeah, I'm not into these, and they're not even beans like I thought, which would kind of give me some interest in them. There's some interesting designs, but... Alright, let's see something here. That one's on a hand and is happy. Okay, there's a different hand one that's mad. Oh wait, what was that last one? I like the hair there. Okay. Weird, not beans. Weird little description there. Anyway, this is a weird show this evening. Sorry about that. A ton of Instagram spam stuff, and I couldn't even tell you what it was. But at least we looked at it together. Let's see what's next. Maybe we'll run into something good here. Okay, we're at the end, actually. We're going to look at Mechnoise and Galaxy People. So let's look at Mechnoise, which we look at every week. See if they have anything new going on. They have some new posts. Okay, they have some new stuff here for us to look at. Okay, definitely. I think we left off with this row. More Evangelion stuff. I'm not interested. What is this thing? Sorry, I'm just reading here and I don't feel like reading aloud to you. Okay, so apparently it's a figure that was made by Mechnoise for a competition. And it's made out of old hard drives and stuff like that. So obviously it's a one-off. Oh wait, sorry, it's not made out of old hard drives. While organizing old hard drives, I rediscovered more photos of this found object sculpture. So who knows what it's made out of? Bunch of metal stuff. Very cool looking. Obviously very different than Mechnoise's normal stuff. Has lighting. And there it is on display. Yeah. Interesting to see something Mechnoise made a long time ago, I guess. 2014. Kind of a long time ago for a competition. It's something that's not a Sofubi figure. Interesting. Evangelion. Here's special release. ATS A04 Black Ace Mark II Rainbow Venom one-off by McBraining. Price, Hong Kong, $2,800. Before we look at the pictures of it, let's see how much that is. $360. And I guess it's just available at Amazing Toy Show. Very cool paint job on Black Ace Mark II. There's the back painting. Interesting. I was sort of expecting more out of this back painting. like maybe some of this neon color scheme. But the back panel painting screen, whatever you want to call it, which is a great feature of Black Ace Mark II, I think, is sort of standard there. Interesting. There's a black light up. Pretty cool. Can't really see into the pilot chamber so much. See if anything's going on in there. Very cool paint job, but it's a one-off. And I'm not sure I would even get it if I was in the market for a Black Ace Mark II. Here's another one. Is this the same as the Gundam inspired one they've had before? I guess this is just another one, maybe a one-off for Amazing Toy Show? I don't know. Was the Gundam inspired one they did before called GX Fighter? Is that what it was called? See if we can find it. Did I go past it? I feel like I went past it. I'm gonna go all the way up to the top and start over. And hang on a second here. Blanking out the screen while I go past some slightly inappropriate stuff. Where is it? Oh well, regardless, I'm not really interested in Gundam looking stuff, so I don't know much about Evangelion and I'm not into it, but that's a cool looking figure with the giant sniper rifle. Yeah, I guess this is Amazing Toy Show. And there they are, the one-off. Maybe that is a one-off GX just for the show. Interesting. Alright, anyway. Bunch of posts there from Mech Noise. Let's look at Galaxy People. So I did already see this because I'm checking this daily now without you guys, just to stay on top of releases and possibly snag one at some point. So we looked at this. Okay, first off, we left off at this, right? And I said we spent a lot of time figuring out that this one head was incorrect. And you can see here I posted, isn't that head called Helios, not Herod? Or am I wrong on that? Galaxy People responded, yep, that's Helios. So yeah, this listing is slightly wrong here. This Galaxy Interceptor, this vehicle, the head here is not Herod, it's Helios. Pretty interesting. I also posted on here, am I right in saying that Galaxy People figures with their arms up in the air are the smaller ones and the ones with their arms down are the bigger ones? And I haven't looked at this yet, let's see. Galaxy People responded, that's right, the ones with articulated arms are the larger standard sized toys around the 27 centimeter mark. Only two in that size so far, Gon and Sensor Bat. The guys with their arms up are generally around 11.5 centimeters. Wow, he's very responsive on Instagram, which is great. So that gives us some numbers there on the size of Galaxy People figures. And these, just so we know what we're talking about, I posted on here because it's a recent post with the arms up, but these figures you're looking at here are Galaxy People bodies with different heads swapped on that someone else put on. Let's translate those numbers. 27 centimeters is almost 11 inches. Very cool. I didn't realize he only had 2 figures in that size, but now that he says that, those are maybe the only 2 I've seen. Other figures are 11.5 centimeters. About 5 inches. Yeah, those big size ones are awesome. And that's kind of what I'm looking into getting at some point. Although I'm loving the vehicles so much, I'm considering just getting a vehicle instead. Anyway, got some answers there on 2 questions from the man himself. Pretty cool. Then this post happened. Basically, he had one more spider tank left. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Let me see if it's still for sale. And then I can reconsider if I wanted to try to possibly buy it or not. Sold out again right away. So, non-story there unless you jumped on it instantly and got the one he had left after his sell. He sold out, then he said, I had one more, and then sold out again right away. So, that's it for this week. Sorry if it was a weirder show. As you can see, I have next week ready to go already. So that's good. Oh, look at this error. This is how I get messed up. I had to do a bunch of editing before because of this. This week's 27. Next is 28. After that's 29. So I have next week ready to go. I have, like I've said before, I might be doing some work on a different channel, and I only have time to do one video per week. So if I disappear for a week or two, it's because I'm working on my other channel. But I will be back. I might do that as soon as I'm ready to go on that channel, or I might wait till I'm a little dry on content here on this channel. But like I've mentioned before, I have some other stuff cooking for this channel as well besides Toy Vet. Kind of a special episode. Hopefully I can get some footage for in the near future, so look out for that too. But that's it for tonight. Thank you. Bye.